Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Many a Truder, welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. Well, last time, we finished gathering all the evidence we need. We can now prove that Logain has been involved in a whole bunch of dodgy stuff. Torture, imprisonment of nobles, doing deals with Tevinter mages. Oh yeah, we are ready. It is time to do the Landsmeet. But first, I may have slightly forgotten in all the excitement that, yes, we did officially do Zevran's loyalty mission, despite the fact it kind of just appeared out of nowhere. So I should probably check in with him. Oh, never mind. Okay, the comment said specifically, hey, you haven't spoken to Zevran, but, apparently he's got nothing to say. So, alright, he just doesn't want to, discuss that whole business where his old friend showed up and tried to get him to turn against me and come back to the crows. Okay, fair enough. I can respect someone who just wants to get on with business. In which case, alright, flipping Landsmeet, here we bloody come.
Warden, I am not surprised it has come to this. And Alistair, if you were even remotely worthy of being called Merrick's son, you would already be in the Landsmeet, now wouldn't you? You have torn Ferelden apart to oppose the very man who ensured you were born into freedom. But do not think you will get past me to desecrate the Landsmeet itself. The nobles of Ferelden will confirm my lord as regent, and we can finally put this to rest once you are gone.
Okay, so it's... I've forgotten your name, but to be honest, you did kick my ass last time, though, really, it wasn't you. It was 17 archers standing beside you, constantly casting group stun on my team, so my mage couldn't do anything. So, I don't see any archers behind you right now. Oh, I'm going to have some bloody fun. But, if we could do this all peaceful-like, I've got to assume, right now, we're doing politics. Alright, and it's not going to look good if Alistair rocks up to the Landsmeet smeared in blood. Okay, that's going to be bad. So, what we're going to do is try and talk her round if we can.
I'm aware that he has changed. It has been difficult for him to realize his own countrymen would turn against him. I'm not surprised he is bitter. But he is still a great man, one of the best Ferelden has seen.
Okay, we've got a real loyal subject here, so... Okay, show me what you can do with that thing. How can you support a man who killed your king? Support this war, he sold his own people into slavery. Okay. Yes, I can prove that. I've got a document with his seal on it, and everything.
What was he supposed to do? You and Eamon were harassing him at every side, forcing him to empty the treasury to fight you. He never wanted a civil war. After Kaelin died, everyone was supposed to rally, come together to fight the Darkspawn without crying to Orlais for aid. He never anticipated Merrick's bastard would challenge the throne and force this war.
Okay, this woman has drunk a lot of Kool-Aid, but maybe, just maybe, yes, he's literally torturing people in his torture dungeon. Okay, now that, not good.
You think war is simple, don't you, Warden? You only fight monsters. No one sheds a tear over the death of an ogre. Torture is an ugly business. But sometimes it's the only way to learn what your enemy intends. And it is much harder to tell who the enemy is when all of them look like you.
Okay, so I feel like this isn't going to end well, actually.
Fine, you're right. What would you have me say, Warden? Logain is a great man, but his hatred of Orlais has driven him to madness. He has done terrible things. I know it. But I owe him everything. I cannot betray him. Do not ask me to.
Okay, come on. Persuade. We can do this. I've maxed out speech and everything. Okay, there was just a brief crack in the armor right there. Let's see if we can just push that a bit.
I wish I had died at Ostagar rather than lived to see this moment. Stop him, Warden. Stop him from betraying everything he once loved. Please, show mercy. Without Logain, there would be no Ferelden to defend.
Okay, so she just disappeared. Magnificent, and we don't have to fight her, which is good, because she was bloody tough last time. So okay, that has got to be one bonus Landsmeet point to me. The fact that Alistair hasn't shown up splattered with blood.
My lords and ladies of the Landsmeet, Tyrn Loghain would have us give up our freedoms, our traditions, out of fear. He placed us on this path, yet we should place our destiny in his hands? Must we sacrifice everything good about our nation to save it?
A fine performance, Aemon. But no one here is taken in by it. You would attempt to put a puppet on the throne, and every soul here knows it. The better question is who will pull the strings.
Ah! Here we have the puppeteer.
Tell us, Warden, how will the Orlesians take our nation from us? Will they deign to send their troops, or simply issue their commands through this would-be prince? What do they offer you? How much is the price of Ferelden honor now?
Okay, so Loghain's starting off with an attack on the Orlesian connection, though to be honest, that was Kaelin's thing. There's no particular connection between me and Orlais, or indeed with Alistair and Orlais, so it's a bit of an odd direction of attack, but alright. And loyalty to Alistair, your king, no. No. We definitely want to be using Persuade here, and answer really carefully, because we want to sort this out properly. Alright, without having to stab him, and these two, and two more in the back, and probably some archers in the side rooms, because I'm guessing, based on everything I know about Loghain, yes, he'll have set a trap. If this doesn't go his way, he's going to just storm in and kill everybody. So, without a justified win, he's going to storm in and kill everybody. Well, it might happen anyway. We'll have to bloody see. So, okay. The Blight, or one who betrayed Ferelden. Now, I do have a witness from Ostagar. In fact, I've got several. I've got Wynne, though whether she saw anything, I don't know. And there was the guy who wasn't doing so hot in prison. Was it Rexel? I think it might have been Rexel. But he kind of ran off and wasn't, doing great. So instead, the Blight. Well, he could use that argument as well as me. He can say, well, yes, I'm dealing with the Blight right now. So that's not really a good argument. So let's see if maybe I've got enough witnesses to point out, hey, stuff was dodgy at Ostagar.
Some of us are curious, Loghain, about precisely what happened at Ostagar.
So, one of Kaelin's killers would dare speak of betrayal. You led our king to his death with your grandiose tales of griffins flying into battle.
And, okay. And you were the one who fled the battle, left him to die. Do I want to keep pushing this? Or should I actually go to stuff I can prove? Because I don't know whether I can prove this, but I'll give it a go.
Oh, do continue. The Landsmeet hungers to hear the tactical analysis of Ostagar from a spoiled child. You goaded him into making that charge. He believed the tales, Warden. He thought your handful of men would turn the tide for him. Strategy and consequences be hanged. What would you have me do? Kaelin's was not the only life in my hands. Should I have sacrificed the entire army for his mistake? Do not imagine that you can shame me with Kaelin's death. He was Marik's son. My king. No one regrets his loss more than I do.
Oh, I'm gonna be honest there. He's really turned that around pretty effectively. Like, we know it's kind of nonsense, but that was a good speech. So, okay. Okay. What are we going to do here? What's the best, angle of attack? Let's go to, yes, selling people to Tevinter, because he's going on about, oh, I love my homeland so much. Yeah, well, if you're saying I'm with Orlais, you're the one who's selling people to Tevinter, and that's even worse, because they sort of blew up heaven this one time.
Selling elves? Explain this, Loghain.
This is war. Did you believe it would be like the old tales? Knights with pennants flying over battlefields where all outcomes are decided simply and with honor? War is cruel. Every soul who fought alongside Marek knows this. And in it, there are no such things as innocence, only the living and the dead, and the degrees of guilt both bear. Sacrifices were made. If they were too great, the Maker will judge me for it. But enough of this. I have a question for you, Warden. What have you done with my daughter?
Okay, so protected her from you, whether that'll actually be accepted or not. What are you talking about? We're discussing your crimes here. Okay. Let's start with protected her from you, but then again, it wasn't really him, it was Hao. So I did kind of murder Hao, and that's got to play badly with some people, but we'll see if we can persuade our way out of this.
You took my daughter, our queen, by force, killing her guards in the process. What arts have you employed to keep her? Does she even still live?
I believe I can speak for myself. Lords and ladies of Ferelden, hear me. This warden has slandered and defamed Ferelden's greatest hero in a bid to put an impostor on Merrick's throne.
Oh, bloody hell, I should have stabbed her when I had the chance. I knew this was a cocking setup, so... Okay. Bloody hell. I knew it was a setup. It was just a longer game than I was expecting. I thought she was just setting me up for the murder of Hao, which, in all fairness, she might be about to toss in my face. She's been working with Loghain this entire bloody time. You utter muppets.
My father will always do what must be done for Ferelden, and it is clear to me now that you will not.
Who here can say that Anora is not fit to rule this land? And who can say that this Alistair is? We know nothing of him, save that he may have royal blood. For 5 years, Anora has been queen, and proven herself worthy of the Theron name. She can lead our people through this crisis, and I can lead her armies. My lords and ladies, our land has been threatened before. It's been invaded and lost and won times beyond counting. We Fereldans have proven that we will never truly be conquered so long as we are united. We must not let ourselves be divided now. Stand with me, and we shall defeat even the Blight itself!
The Warden. I'm with the Warden. Southreach stands with the Grey Wardens.
The Warden helped me personally in a family matter.
Waking Sea stands with the Grey Warden.
Dragon's Peak supports the Warden!
Western Hills is with you, Loghain. Maker help us.
I stand by Loghain. We've no hope of victory otherwise.
I'm with Loghain. Who else could defeat the Blight? Loghain, I'm with you.
This bodes ill for us all.
Does it? We definitely won. I mean, we had more votes, but... Oh, hang on. Doesn't Arl get more votes than a Ban, and a 10 get more votes than an Arl? Is that how it works? No one explained the bloody voting system. Is it one person, one vote? Okay. Apparently it's not going well. But yeah, was that it? Was that the vote? Do I get to vote? I'm a 10, possibly. I should get to vote. And also, you should definitely get to vote, but you haven't actually spoken, so... Okay, how's it actually going, Eamon?
The Landsmeet has spoken. Following these Grey Wardens has cost us our king. We must not allow it to cost us our country. I charge Eamon, Alistair, and this Warden with treason. Take these traitors outside to await execution.
To arms! We will not be taken without a fight.
Oh, hang on. But I won the vote. More people voted for me than voted for him. It was 5-3. So, okay, apparently we lost the Landsmeet. Because I didn't actually get to say all the things I had prepared. So, possibly going for Ostagar was not the best idea. Okay, just check where we are. Oh, it's bloody archers. Yeah, I knew we'd have bloody archers around. Right, so now it comes to a big old fight, but I'm pretty sure I know what we want to do. Morrigan, you got this. Alright, we need to have a massive, massive thing at the back over to here. Now, how do we get up to the top, just out of interest? Is there... Oh, hang on, there's no steps up to the top. Okay, so in which case, I need to use range to get up... Oh, unless they're around the side or something. They might be around the side. So, okay. Possibly, yeah, Morrigan needs to just freeze them, but okay. Shale, can you get up there? Because if you can, do it. Just start taking them out. Alistair, if you can just move forward a little bit. John, same basic deal. Clear out the side if we can. I'm just not 100% sure. That was not the button I was going for. Just not 100% sure where I'm supposed to be. Okay, the stairs at the side. Let's just go to the stairs at the side. Morrigan is going to be under attack straight away. Alistair, I need you to sort this out. Morrigan, yeah, I'm going to be needing... Shell's just running over there. Morrigan, I'm going to be needing, yes, a great big massive hex on all the bad people. Like, don't go for Loghain, he might resist it, but the little guys, they won't be able to. So, yeah, hit them with a massive affliction hex. Brilliant. Alistair, you just stay here and guard Morrigan. And John, you try and find someone you're allowed to fight. So just dirt in the eyes, and then get round the back, just like going stab, stab, stab. Okay, these people, not so tough, and... How did you miss? I don't know, but you did. So, okay. Morrigan, meanwhile, has got the... Yes, the Affliction Hex is... Oh, Morrigan's about to start drawing a lot of attention. I maybe shouldn't be splitting the team up like this, actually. I need you to taunt. I need you to drop the, team heal, just to get that sorted out. You finish off this individual. Shale is now just standing around in this part of the world. And yes, indeed, just get to here. Boom. And what's going on with all you guys? Well, Shale could... Okay, Shale's just going to go over here and start quaking, because why not? Now, Morrigan, I need you to just fall back for a second. Morrigan's drawing a lot of aggro, actually, on account of, yes, trouble. But these people over here, they're taking a huge amount of damage in the winter. Loghain's guards over there are already down to, like, half health. So, yeah, mage at the back taking damage from the ice. Those mages are taking a lot of damage right there. So, for the time being, we're holding. John, just get over to here and finish off these individuals. Morrigan, I need you to, yes, not be the target. In fact, Morrigan, using Mind Blast for whatever reason, seems to, yes, distract people and get aggro off you. I don't know why, but it does. Bit of a quick heal. Start clearing out these individuals. And boom. Lovely. There we go. Very nice. Very, very nice indeed. Now, Morrigan is coming under a bit of an attack. There's either archers or mages at the rear. Eamon's now taking on basic royal guards. You're over to here. Does anyone know where Alistair is? I don't know. Stab that guy in the back. Brilliant. Alistair. Alistair's just chilling out over here in... somewhere. Okay, he's over there in a big hex. I don't know what the hex is, but there's a big hex. So what we need to do, really, is Morrigan needs to do something to disrupt the mages at the rear. This would be a good job for Leliana, but she's kind of a bit busy right now, being, you know, not here. So, okay, just a bit more in the way over. Oh, there's several over there, there's several over there, there's several over there. Everybody stop standing nearby to each other. Bloody useless. Right, Morrigan, you are on mage assassinating duty. I want that person frozen. How's that? Oh, Morrigan's in trouble. Morrigan could be in a lot of trouble. Drink the potion, drink the potion, drink the potion. Thank you, Morrigan. Now, take out that mage. Just shatter him, please. Go. That's one shatter. I want that other mage dead as well. So, one Winter's Grasp. That might work. That's a fair bit of damage. Do a big old potion. Thank you. And no. He's trying to... Okay, he's just trying to heal. How's everybody else doing? Okay, John's got really good Yeah, just dodge. There are Redcliffe soldiers here. One major's down. Shale. How are you doing, buddy? You've almost got your abilities back. There are more Royal Guards here. Just punch one of them in back right there. You've got, like, nothing right now, so just go for Lyrium Potion. Brilliant. You were just healing yourself, which is really good news. No one's going for Morrigan right now, which is better and better. I'm going to force field that individual. I just want that mage out of the fight for the time being. Now, where's Loghain? Loghain's over here, and Alistair is... No, that's a Redcliffe soldier. These guys are actually being useful. John, you're actually almost done with this side of the area, so you may as well just get over to here, then get round to here, and now just start doing double swings. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh boy, yes. Also, John, it's time to use all those tools I forget about. So how about a nice flask? Love it. That definitely killed some people, or at least did some damage. Morrigan is okay for now. Morrigan is almost ready to freeze that mage, and go! Right, he's frozen. How do I shatter him? I don't have prison off cooldown. I mean, I could just keep attacking him, but... if John could take care of that, to be honest, we're better off just, yes, launching general attacks. Boom! No effect. He must have some form of anti-magic ward around him, though I don't know precisely what it is. So in which case, best option would be probably... Yes, hang on. There's Loghain. Who's Loghain going for right now? That's concerning. Yeah, these Redcliffe soldiers are dying that I might live for the time being. So John, just get around the back over to... Oh, Loghain's going... Right, Alistair, I need you to draw some attention. I need Morrigan to not be attacked by Loghain, because that's not going to go well. So just drink some stuff. Oh, that was 78 damage. Right, keep drinking. And do I have another Mind Blast? Actually, you know what? Right here, activate Mind Blast. Go! That's basically everybody stunned. I love it. So, okay. At this point, John, you should be able to start finishing off, like... everybody. Where the flip is John? There's John. I lost her for a second. Right, get over to here. And then to here, because this is effectively a free backstab. Then get over to here. And Morrigan's just been knocked down, which is not... Uh-oh. Morrigan's in a lot of trouble. Morrigan's in potentially a huge amount of trouble. How's everyone else doing? What was that knockdown? I don't know, but Morrigan needs to drink a potion, like right now. Morrigan, drink the potion, Morrigan! Drink the potion! Well done, Morrigan. Okay, Morrigan, get out of the room, and boom! Okay. This is a good spot for Morrigan. She can now freeze 3, and no, one of them just got out of it in time, which is annoying. So just get over to you, and you are going down fast, buddy. Right, screw you, electricity, let's go. Didn't even work. Okay, back to John, who's doing a good job. Alistair, I need you to just deal with all this for the time being. John, just get over here and start stabbing people in the back. Right now, I throw Shale. Brilliant, well done. Morrigan, get this guy's health out. So, boom, and he's resisted that. Okay, Morrigan, big group heal. Thank you. Just finish off this individual. And Shale is coming in to assist. Well done. Shale is just... Oh, Shale's just punching people to death. We've almost got through them. This is under control now. Morrigan has got this. Aside from the fact... Loghain! Well, you need to be finished off, actually. Boom! Dead. At this point, I kind of actually outnumber them. So, John... Where's John right now? Just getting up. Shale, you finish off this individual. As soon as Loghain is isolated, we should be A-okay. So, get over there, and boom, and oh, look at that damage. And at this point, boom, Morrigan is just about holding together. I need you to do everything, Morrigan. I need John to finish off this individual, and go. Pretty much immediately dead. At this point, I've got archers on the high ground, so the fight is slowly swinging in my favor. Okay, it's time to concentrate everything we've got. Mark of Death, let's get the big lads in. And is the mage dead? The mage is dead. So, killing blow on him. And boom! Oh, he's called in reinforcements. Should have known he'd have them ready to go. Okay, Morrigan. I want you to freeze all of them. And that is a beautiful angle right there. Ho, 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 yes. Very nice. And just finish off Loghain. We've got a moment while his troops are isolated. So 1, 2, 3. Loghain is starting to go down. I don't know what Whirlwind is, but someone's about to do it. Group heal the entire team. Oh.
In the Maker's name, stop! We will have order.
Agreed. Let there be no further bloodshed in the Landsmeet.
Alistair's right to the throne is challenged. His challenger's honor is in doubt. In the past, such disputes were settled by duel. Will the Landsmeet agree?
Yes, if it will avoid further bloodshed. But it must be fought according to tradition, by strength of arms only, in single combat until one party yields. Do you accept the terms?
Okay, so... Alistair accepts I'll be his champion. We refuse, so we just murder him right now, which feels like a bad start to the reign. Alistair accepts. He accepts Shale is Alistair's champion. Or we accept Morrigan will fight for. Okay. So, one of us needs to go one-on-one with Loghain. So, I mean, if I did it, my main strategy would be, yeah, toss dirt in his eyes, get round the back, stab him in the back repeatedly, but I feel like I'm too flimsy to go one-on-one with him. And, I mean, really, this should be Alistair's fight. Alistair, yes, has got the tankiness, so if it's just me playing as one character, taking on Loghain, Alistair's gonna have the best bet. Alistair does have competent DPS, and more importantly, he can spam potions without dying. Everybody else, they wouldn't be able to spam potions fast enough. So, yes, this kind of should be Alistair's fight anyway. It's literally to decide who's going to be king, Loghain or Alistair.
You know, I could have said that.
Then let us test the mettle of our would-be king. Prepare yourself.
Okay, so... Oh, hang on. Hang on. Alistair is... Yeah. No, it's fine. I was wondering whether this was going to happen in a cutscene there, but no, Loghain's just coming in. Alistair needs to... Alistair, have you immediately lost some health? Dear, oh, flippin' dear. Right, Alistair. Shield bash. Resisted. I feel like Alistair's not doing... Alistair's going to struggle to hit. This could be a slow fight, because Alistair has got the health to do this. Try a war cry and... Oh, now that worked. Now get behind him. Does Alistair get any bonuses for that? I don't know, but... Alistair, if you can actually hit Loghain, and Alistair can't hit Loghain. Also, he's got war cry too. Okay, Alistair, we appear to be having some trouble here, which is he can hit you every time, and you haven't actually hit him once. I mean, I could potentially give him a better shield. There was... Yes, here we go. So Duncan's shield's giving him willpower and defense, but Ruck's shield would give bonus to attack. And I kind of feel like you need it because you're not bloody capable of hitting the guy right now. So okay, let's change over to that. Okay, now that's better. First attack after we make that change actually works. Just keep downing the lesser health potions, like constantly. And at this point it's just going to be a slow grind. Eventually, we can out-potion him, because he's not potioning. Now, another war cry, and that didn't do anything. He's resisting me so well, and I can't resist him. And I also can't hit him. Oh, Alistair. I think I can win this fight, but it's going to be slow going. Okay, try overpower, and he interrupted my overpower. Well, that's just bloody rude. Okay, just keep downing the little health potions, and also the bigger ones too, and Okay, I'll see you in a second, because I can do this, but it's going to take a while. Also, why didn't you have, Rally on already? You were supposed to have that on all the time. And alternatively, yes, you also don't have Shield Wall on. So, that's a bonus to armor, but reduced damage. I mean, go for it, sure. Just do that too. Okay, we finally got them on, so that's going to slow down the rate at which I'm taking damage, which is good. Now, at this point, just... Alistair, please. I'm begging you. I'm begging you to... Well, we're slowly wearing him down. As I say, I'll see you in, like, 10 minutes. When Alistair, the not very good at hitting people, manages to win. Which he definitely can do. It's just going to, you know, take a while. And many potions. I mean, when they come to write the history books, this is going to be one a hell of an interesting chapter. I mean, they're never going to believe that this fight just went on with these two idiots hitting each other for like 5-10 minutes. And Alistair, the health chugger, as he became known, yes, he just kept doing those potions over and over again, forever. But eventually, Alistair, the health potion chugger, he won. He did eventually win. In the world's most boring duel, but it worked, damn it. It did work, yes. Oh, we've almost got him. One more hit, and there we go.
There is some of Marek in you after all. Good.
Forget Marek. This is for Duncan.
You didn't need to splatter a Nora with it, Alistair. That might have been a bit much.
So it is decided. Alistair will take his father's throne.
Wait, what? No. When did this get decided? Nobody's decided that. Have they?
He refuses the throne. Everyone here has heard him. I think it's clear then. He abdicates in favor of me.
I hardly think you're the appropriate person to mediate this, Honora. Warden, will you help us?
Okay, I'm definitely not the appropriate person to mediate either, given Alistair kind of works for me, and also I have been seen publicly snogging him. But, okay, this is interesting. So, right, this is... Okay, so Logain's dead, which is good. We've sorted out that problem, at the bare minimum. I think we need to speak to... Yes, everyone present, just to make sure we come up with a resolution that makes sense.
Strange. I feel like I'm back at the Abbey, trying not to get chosen last for the sparring teams.
Okay, Alistair. Number one, we need to talk about how you don't say, during the Landsmeet, to make you king, I don't want to be king. Because we're doing this to make you... Oh, bloody hell. Right. So... Alistair, what do you bloody think that I should actually do here?
You're asking me? Well, I guess your options are give the crown to the woman who double-crossed us, or give the crown to me. Thrilling, I know. Frankly, I think you should give her the throne. I've never wanted it. But it's up to you.
Oh god, the history books are going to have a field day with this. Okay. So... Do you think there's any way whatsoever you're ready to be king?
Are there people who are ready for that sort of thing? But I guess if it comes down to it, I'll do my best. Oh, I think my stomach just twisted up in a knot or something.
Okay, I feel like we should have had this conversation before everyone was standing around, because now every noble in Ferelden knows. Right. So... Okay, Honora, we need to have a chat with you, because you just fucking betrayed us. So, oh, yeah, here we go. Let's just be mean to her publicly.
I prefer to think of it as having staunch determination. Was there a point you wanted to make?
No, I just wanted to yell at you, to be honest.
To save my country. I couldn't stand by and watch Alistair ruin my people with his incompetence.
I know, but it's going to be so bloody funny. And seriously, did you think I was going to back you after you just walked in during the Landsmeet and backed Logain?
I expect nothing. I have done what I deemed necessary for Ferelden. I assume you will do the same.
Yeah, but that's the argument Loghain just used in order to do all the bad things that we just showed to the Landsmeet, who voted 5-3 in my favour, and then, like, I lost anyway, because I'm not 100% sure how the voting works, so, okay. No one's really made a compelling argument, nothing beyond what I already knew, so, alright. I'm ready to choose.
As the arbiter of this dispute, what is your decision? Who will lead Ferelden?
And it's going to be Alistair. Alistair. Yes! Yes, 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 yes. Here we cocky go. My boyfriend Alistair and me gonna be king and queen. It's gonna be amazing. And if anyone stands in my way, because this does look like a blatant power grab by the Grey Wardens, I'll murder all of you, because I've brought a giant stone man who's really hard to kill.
Good choice.
Honora, the Landsmeet has decided against you. You must now swear fealty to our king, and relinquish all claim to the throne for yourself and your heirs.
If you think I will swear that oath, Eamon, you know nothing of me.
Okay, one, the Landsmeet didn't decide that at all. Well, I'm not actually sure. Was the Landsmeet a tie? Because, wait, was it 5 votes, then 3? But also, yes, Honora and Loghain get a vote. But if they get a vote, I should get a vote, so... Okay, we could have done with a counter on screen, because I'm still not sure whether I won or lost, but... Okay, maybe because Alistair won the duel, therefore he's deemed to have won the Landsmeet, because that is now the Landsmeet, and... Okay. So, is there any chance we can get Honora to chill out? Because she did say in the bedroom previously that just getting rid of Loghain was enough. But then possibly she turned on me because I wouldn't back her. So, okay, Honora, chill out. Let's persuade you a bit.
Reason clearly had nothing to do with your choice, Warden.
We cannot leave Ferelden in a state of civil war. We must have unity. If she will not swear fealty to you, Alistair, and renounce her claim to the throne, she is a threat to us all.
What do you want me to do exactly? Kill her? I can't do that. I guess... put her in the tower for now. Lock her up. Maybe we can find somewhere to send her. Later.
Thank you, Alistair. You show me mercy that I would not have shown you.
Very well, then. Guards, take her away. Your Highness, would you address the Landsmeet?
Oh, that will be me, right? I never knew him, but from all I've heard of my father, what defined him was his commitment to protecting this land.
Okay, this is amazing. Another one for the history books there. Alistair's first command was, put her in the tower or something, I guess. Maybe we'll do something with her later. So that's nice. Also, what about the 3 people who voted against us? Like, do they have to come down and swear fealty too? Maybe they did during that Fade to Black. So, okay. Shut up and put on the damn crown. Why can't I be nice? All 3 of these options are me being a dick. And he's doing his best, damn it. So... yes, let's just get to the Blight. Okay, I'm not telling him to shut up. That would be mean. Though, to be honest, all 3 of these are a bit mean.
I was getting there. Anyway, the Blight, yes. I may be Merrick's son, but I am also a Grey Warden. I took an oath. I swore I would stand and fight the Darkspawn, no matter the cost to myself. I can't break that oath just to wear the crown. I have to go with my fellow Warden to face the Blight. When the Blight is over, I'll come back and take up my duties, whatever they are, as king. Until then, I think Eamon will have to be my regent.
Then I can do Merrick's memory no less honor than you do. I accept. And may the Maker bless your efforts against the Darkspawn.
My fellow Grey Warden will, I hope, take Loghain's place as the leader of my armies. Shall we finish this thing together?
And absolutely, it's going to be magnificent. So, okay, I'm going to be honest. This whole mess started because a king who was a bit of an idiot decided to go and take on the Darkspawn on the front lines rather than, you know, taking some more sensible approaches. And we finally, after a giant pile of murder, come round to a scenario where an idiot king wearing the same armor is about to go and do the same thing because he is also very keen on the romantic legacy of the Grey Wardens. And oh, this is perfect. This is absolutely perfect. I've literally managed to engineer Kalen Mark II, and that was just the best speech I could have hoped for. It was pure Alistair. I love you, King Alistair. And also, let's not forget, I'm now Queen. Okay, let's be acknowledging that. I very clearly stated that bit as well, so let's not let that get lost here.
Everyone, get ready to march. It's going to take all of Ferelden's strength to survive this blight. But we will face it, and we'll defeat it! We'd better get going. Ferelden is depending on us.
Okay, they were clapping at the end there. That's good.
So, strange story. Tell me if you've heard this one. This fella gets made king, and then gets engaged, all on the same night.
Okay, so I'm guessing that there is a way to engineer a solution where, yes, it doesn't just descend into a dumb, ridiculous brawl in the main hall and then a duel. Like, you can political it out. But I didn't do it in the right order, or didn't do the right groundwork, or something. But honestly, I don't care, because I apparently have made Alistair king and got engaged to him, and thus engineered the ultimate power couple, and placed myself on the throne of Ferelden, and I'm going to call that a massive, unqualified win. Magnificent. You're welcome.
I'm not thrilled with the idea of being king. I never wanted it, I told you that, yet here I am. Not much to be done now. I suppose I'm more curious about, you know, the engagement. I like the idea, but are you sure?
Absolutely 100%. Though maybe we should have this conversation in a room that doesn't have Leliana in it, because this is going to get awkward fast.
Oh, well, good then. They'll expect an heir, you know. With the taint in our blood, it's hard enough for a Grey Warden to have a child on their own. For two of them, every Grey Warden I knew who had children had them before they took the joining. Having an heir might not be possible.
Okay, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, and we'll have a lot of fun trying. But yes, if it comes to it, we could just, you know, adopt a child. Like, say, Connor, that kid, back at, Eamon's place. He seemed like he had a good head on his shoulders once there wasn't, you know, a demon inside it. And, oh, bloody hell, one of the options is, yes, okay, I could try to have a child with someone else to increase our chances. Oh, flipping dear. Yes, indeed, it won't be for lack of trying, you magnificent, sexy lug.
Wow. That is me blushing. It sure is. I suppose this is something we'll just have to deal with later. My coronation isn't going to happen for some time yet, and we've still the Darkspawn to fight. Our Leman has left for Redcliffe, and he says the armies have almost finished gathering there. We should go to Redcliffe as soon as possible. If we don't deal with the Archdemon soon, it'll get cranky, and nobody wants that.
Okay, so I've managed to get engaged. I wasn't expecting that, but there we go. Rabble-rouser achievement and a level up too. Plus Alistair is, wow, +3 from getting engaged. Well, that's just bloody rude, Alistair. Okay, last opportunity to level up, presumably. Possibly, yeah, 20 might be the level cap. I don't know. So, alright, let's get cunning up to, yeah, a full-on 50. Then again, maybe just the tiniest bit more. No, screw it. Just cunning and... Wait, what? Okay. I don't actually have any points to... What do I have? Okay, I've got a talent. And that's it, apparently. So... Okay, what's left? Not much. There is the Play Dead, but honestly, I'm not so keen on that. It's fine. What I will say is, I wasn't impressed with momentum when I saw it being done by Zevran. But people have been saying in the comments, oh, it's like the best ability in the game. So, alright. I think this might be one of those things like, yes, just after I did, what was it? The Fade section, where the game gave me a level up, but it wasn't like a real level up. It was like a fake one, where I got like 1 talent point, but no attributes. I swear this has happened once before. So I'm guessing this must be like that. So, okay. I should definitely go check in with Alistair at this point. And to be honest, I should check in with Leliana as well. Oh, hang on. Alistair's just... He's not here. Well, that's curious. Does anyone know where Alistair's gone? Well, he's probably gone to be king, to be honest. He's got kind of, you know, king stuff to do. So, alright. I do need to have this conversation here. Leliana, you may have already kind of, picked this up, potentially. But I feel like me and you aren't necessarily going to work out.
Well, aren't you sweet and attentive?
I'm gonna be honest, I would not describe me as attentive. As a girlfriend, I have most definitely not been attentive. I just got engaged to somebody else.
Wait, you want to talk about us? Is there something bothering you?
Well, I don't know. Is there something bothering you? 'Cause, I mean, this is... Are you in no way annoyed by the fact I just got engaged to Alistair? And I'm about to go and become queen? Because it wasn't just a political solution or me seizing power. I do genuinely love that stupid bastard. So, I mean, if the game's not going to make us break up, I'm not going to, you know, force the issue. Leliana could just come along and join in. Why not?
So this might sound a bit strange, but I have to ask. It's a, personal question.
Okay, so I can speak to Alistair outside, so, okay. I'm glad we do have a chance to catch up with you, because we did just get engaged, as I say.
I'm wondering about... well, about Liliana, really. It seems like the two of you have become quite... friendly.
Oh, okay, right. So Leliana doesn't care, but Alistair does, which I guess makes sense, because, yes, Alistair is a bit more of a sweet, innocent cinnamon roll, and Leliana is a well-travelled worldly bard from Orlais. So, okay. Let's not use the L word with me and Leliana. Me and Leliana had some fun, but I feel like if I had to pick one character my character was in love with, it would be Alistair. So, okay, let's get to the point here. Are you wanting us to break up?
I'm just curious. Maybe I shouldn't be asking this, but what's going on between you two? Is it something serious?
Okay, and not serious. I just enjoy her company because, I mean, honestly, if she wants to move in and just live with us, and occasionally we can have some, you know, fun times, all three of us, great, why not? If everyone consents, go for it.
I was under the impression that the two of you were romantically involved. I would have said something sooner, but I didn't know how to put it without sounding, you know, jealous. So, now that I've got that off my chest, let me ask something else. Do you have any feelings towards me?
Okay, I kind of assumed you already knew that me and Leliana were in some ways romantic, because we did have sex outside by the fire, like the same fire he stands by all day, every day. So I kind of figured he knew, but okay. And yes, indeed. I love you, Alistair. You're amazing.
I'd hoped that was the case. That wasn't too soon, was it?
Oh, Alistair, you cinnamon roll, I love you. I love you so, so much.
Good. I'll take that as a good sign. What about Liliana, then? I mean, sure, hot, but I don't like the idea of you leading her on.
Okay, so... don't make me decide, it's not the same. No, because we're not... Oh, this is... I mean, she doesn't seem to mind, but does he mind? I don't know whether he minds it. Oh, this is getting complicated. Okay, this is very, very tricky. I choose you. I mean, it's not the same, but that doesn't mean that me and her don't occasionally do it by the fire. We do, but like, I wouldn't say I loved Leliana, but I do love Alistair. So, let's see if he understands this, because last time I said something like this, he seemed to, you know, interpret that as me and Leliana are just friends. And we're definitely not, but that doesn't inherently... Okay, this is getting complicated. I need to explain this in words Alistair will understand. Maybe with some extremely explicit sock puppets, I'm not sure.
It's not that different, is it? I just think that you should either be with her or with me.
Okay, so he might be doing a bit of a Ashley and Liara right now. Is he going to basically refuse to cooperate if I don't actually, yes, make a choice? So, is there any chance you would accept her just, you know, hanging around as my occasional fun sexy times partner in the castle?
I'm sure most men would say I'm crazy, but no. No. I can't just do that. It's not in me.
You know what? He has stated his boundaries very clearly there, and I'm going to respect them. So, as a result of that, me and Leliana have to come to an end, which is a bit of a shame. Would have been nice to just, you know, have her around too, but if I have to pick one way or the other, it's going to be Alistair. So, yes indeed, to read the line as I'm sure it's supposed to be read, Alistair, I choose you!
Thank you. I am a lucky man, don't I know it? Now, let's get back to what we were up to before, lest I forget why we're here.
Wait, is he talking about sex? Or about defeating the Darkspawn Archdemon? Because I'm not sure which he wants. Also, now I've done that, okay, I'm guessing Leliana's going to be less amused. No, I think what's happened is the game's just blocked out her romance path entirely. I don't actually need to formally break up with her or anything, because when I try and speak to her, where the romance options used to live, they're now just not there anymore. So, okay, I think she's just got the message, and as a very worldly bard, doesn't seem to be too annoyed by it. So, okay, that's nice. This isn't going to be a messy breakup. I say that, she can kill me in my sleep, as I say. And with that, the final team is ready for the final assault, and I believe we're coming up on the end of the base game here. The journal literally says that Final Onslaught definitely feels like this is, yes, coming up on the end. But, just a reminder, that doesn't actually mean the end of the series. Because I want this to be a playthrough that, in theory, we could move forward into Dragon Age 2. And that means it needs to be complete. Now, some of the DLC and expansions to this game aren't really necessary. They are side stories or alternate universe or just challenges for high-level players. But there are two bits that feel pretty important. There is Awakening, a campaign I can bring my existing, yes, character into, and then, on top of that, there's a little epilogue in the form of Witch Hunt that's apparently very small but kind of important. So, we're gonna roll straight into them after we're done with the base game. The other bits and pieces I might well cover as like little one-offs or live streams or something, but they don't seem as important. But the final confrontation with the Archdemon, that needs to be dealt with first. So, that's coming up next time. Hopefully, you join me for that. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been Many a True Nerd, and this has been Dragon Age Origins. Thank you very much, and goodbye. Wait, and flamethrower! 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 Okay, so this is definitely morally questionable. The point where you start singing the flamethrower song, potentially you've gone over the line.